How do you view a number of clubs diversifying from their monoline P&I origins?
I think it is a very positive development. I think the clubs, often referred to as a Scandinavian model at this stage, but I think others will gradually start following. I think they are developing an edge. I think people have sat back a little bit and to suck it and see how this develops. But I think there is now some strong evidence that this model is working and ship owners like it. I think in reality the whole marine insurance industry is sort of historically divided by the extreme relative success of the international group, and it's so differently structured from the whole market that it's been hard to bridge. Now that bridge is being put in place, it's being shown how it can be done. And I think it adds to the diversity in the international group. I think the clubs that offer a broader product, they have information advantages, they have relationship advantages, they have skills advantages, they have cycle management advantages. So I think gradually we will see more and more evidence that this is working.
What should clubs be doing to respond to an era of lower investment returns?
Well, it is something that clubs are generally responding to, and I think have been responding for a while. We have seen during the forum here that the underwriting results in clubs have been consistently improving now for a couple of years in response to the fact that you have to do better on the underwriting side. But I think also the margins are very, very, very slim in terms of the clubs are still needing to build capital in order to offer or risk financing for the considerable growth in world shipping that we're still seeing. So in order to stand still in terms of capital adequacy, they need to be able to generate quite a solid growth in their free reserves. And I think this require consistent work on pricing models. It requires consistent work also on different quantitative criteria on their portfolios. It requires cost focus. It requires working on the business mix, optimizing reinsurance structures, because I think probably the solution implied in your question isn't going to come from the investment markets. You have to find it somewhere else. And I think it is happening. I think the clubs have never had the same incentives for developing a rich toolkit for pricing, because the renewal is a single shot one day every year. You have the IGA procedure that even if you have modeled the price, it takes you a while to get that reflected in your portfolio. So the incentives have been somewhat lacking, and you've also had the principle of fairness being very important. But I think now the clubs have realized, and they are working very hard to put in place the same models and systems that the commercial market have. And I think that is very much the solution to the low investment returns that we have.